I was very keen for my daughter to support her maths education with tutoring. So I thought that was a really good opportunity for Emma.
We like the fact that it was online. That was one of the reasons because of my experience that attracted me to the fact that Ellie was giving the tutorials online.
Yeah, so I think we looked at the traditional tutoring face-to-face. Certainly the area we live, it may be a little bit limited in terms of tutors who were available. So we felt that the online tutoring gave a much broader access, if you like, to potential tutors, and just really like that very personal one-to-one, even though it's by a video. I think Emma loves technology. We love technology. Yeah. And I think the flexibility as well just worked really well. And we didn't have the issue of either the person coming to our house or someone coming to that person's house and all the trust issues that you have around that. So it was very safe. What was important as well is that because we're using technology, Anna and I could see what's been done, the work that had been done, and see work with Emma and how she answered the questions. So it was very transparent to us as parents in terms of what was going on during the sessions and how she was progressing as well. So trust is important. So I think you've got to meet the tutors and be able to trust the person. I think their expertise in the subject matter is clearly very important, but the ability to communicate, I think that's clearly important, especially using this media, to be able to communicate ideas, really understand the student working remotely, and I suppose being human, even though you're using technology, being human, I think is really important. And I think anybody who's looking to supplement their students' learning, I think should really look at technology as a way of doing that and work with A2I in terms of what you offer in that space. Yeah, I think for us, it's been a really great journey. Emma's always been a really good student in maths, historically. Maths has been one of her strongest subjects. But the point that we were looking for tutoring Emma, we're just changing schools to secondary school. And we wanted to make sure that she was challenged, sufficiently challenged in her maths. And I think that was a support that Ellie brought in, that she was able to work at the same pace that Emma wanted to work at. Emma, she never got bored, if you like. It was always quite fast paced.
It really helped my confidence in lesson. I do think that whenever we did a new topic, my prior knowledge helped to be able to answer the questions. It would just give me confidence to be able to do the questions without hesitating, and helping my peers as well. So then I would create connections. There wasn't any difficulty in communicating online, but the lesson was very good, being able to learn things through a screen. I remember coming away from the lesson in a good mood. I did really enjoy the session and I was confident I wanted to continue.
It opens up a wealth of learning for a lot of students to be able to learn remotely. Not everybody lives in cities or has access to tutors that can come around to the house, or they can go out to their house in a convenient way. So this provides a very convenient way of engaging with subject matter experts in various fields, GCSE, A-level, etc. That it just opens up a whole new world, I think, for people in terms of education.
If you're in a classroom, it's more standardized. So some kids can follow up, but some kids, they get behind. And I think online you get that one-to-one personalized experience, and it's good.
Students really do learn at their own pace and then enter the exam when they're ready, after a year, 2 years, or 3 years. Communication is really important. When you do the traditional route of being face-to-face with a student and then you walk away, then the student doesn't have any contact with you again. I don't think Emma ever felt that after the session she couldn't then say, "Oh, Ellie, can we look at this?" or "I'm not sure about that," after that session. So that is really important. I think I don't understate that, because as parents, yes, we understand we're paying. It's a commercial business, it's a commercial transaction, but actually it's about Emma and getting her to the level that she needs to be, irrespective of what that takes. So I think you going the extra mile, I think, makes us happy that actually we believe that you've got Emma's best interests at heart as well. And that I think is important. And I think for some tutors, just the way that face-to-face is done, it's not possible to give that added support.
Having done the exam early now, I am so grateful, and I think it was the right decision, because it did give me options. Because if I hadn't have done as well as I would like to, I would have still got that second opportunity to do the exam again, and it would have meant that I had experience as well of doing a real exam in exam conditions. So yeah, after looking at all the advantages, I did decide to do it.
You prepared her for the examination. The strategy in terms of going through the exam, how to carry out the exam, where to get the points from, all the rest of it. Exams are exams, and a lot of it is about ability, but it's also about the strategy. That was really helpful for her as well to understand. She knew her way around an exam paper, and she knew how to get the marks and points, how the papers can be structured, and all of that. I think is really, really useful. So I think you felt prepared. I think when you went into that exam.
Yeah, having done loads of past papers with Ellie, I did feel very confident with the timing. I knew that I could get a whole paper done and have time spare. During the real exam, I knew how to go through the questions to give myself enough time to go through again and check again. So I did feel confident with the timing, which I think can be a reason for some people who might struggle because they might take a longer time. So it was the exam techniques that really helped, and knowing my way around a paper and knowing where most of the questions are.
Success brings its own success. I'm sure all the students, when they hear about that success, will say, let's join it to life. Or you need to build on that success. More students can take advantage of the services that you offer, and you need to get that message out that this is for, if you're struggling, if you're excelling, doesn't matter. You can always benefit from that additional support that you guys provide. Yeah, absolutely phenomenal.